The Serbian army moves from 3 directions to the border with Kosovo.
Here's a summary of the article.
The government announced on Saturday that the army of Serbia moved from 3 different directions to the border with Kosovo. According to a government statement, the units of the 2nd Brigade of this army moved from the direction of Rushka towards the northern border of the country. The units of the 3rd Brigade moved from the Nis region towards the northeastern border, and the units of the 4th Brigade moved from the Vranje region towards the eastern border of Kosovo. The government has called on the President of Serbia, Aleksandar Vučić, and the institutions of Serbia to immediately withdraw all military troops from the borderline with Kosovo and to close and demilitarize the 28 forward military bases and 20 gendarmerie bases that pose a permanent threat to Kosovo. After the failure of the armed attack with the paramilitary formations led by Milan Radojičić, the march and deployment of Serbian military troops along the border with Kosovo is the next step of the institutions of Serbia to threaten the territorial integrity of our country and also the international military presence in the Republic of Kosovo, the statement says. The security developments and hostile actions of Serbia towards Kosovo, the work of Kosovo's security institutions and coordination with allies and the international security presence in Kosovo were the topics discussed on Saturday by the 3 defense leaders in Kosovo. President Osmani has emphasized that Kosovo remains committed to peace and security in the country and the region and that the institutions of Kosovo will act in close partnership with our allies, the president's announcement states. At the meeting, the latest developments in the country were discussed, with special emphasis on the recent security situation in Kosovo. President Osmani thanked for the excellent and professional work, as well as the unparalleled commitment of the Kosovo police. She has once again expressed her high appreciation for the work of the hero of Kosovo, the sergeant of the Kosovo police, Afram Banjaku, who was killed by criminal and terrorist groups in the north of the country, the announcement of the presidency states.
This post received a score of 5,100, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Are they really going to be this stupid?
Nope. This happens every 6 to 12 months. Show of force for the local population with the elections coming in December.
Well, I hope they don't take Azerbaijan's move and do one too.
The problem with Serbia is they have no allies. Russia has Russia. Azerbaijan has NATO member Turkey and is geographically isolated from any outside, red, Western, intervention. If Serbia invaded Kosovo, just like the 90s, there's nobody in the way to stop an intervention. The Russians can't even reach Serbia without crossing through NATO or EU territory.
Could always send that mighty submarine, the Moskva. But seriously, Russia has troops in Ukraine to fight the war, outside Ukraine to kill deserters and mutineers and along the border with China. What could they realistically send?
Greater than but seriously, Russia has troops in Ukraine to fight the war, outside Ukraine to kill deserters and mutineers and along the border with China. What could they realistically send? Nothing, which is why when Armenia requested CSTO, Russia's, "We have NATO at home," assistance last year when things with Azerbaijan were heating up, Russia told them they weren't sending a thing, and that they were on their own. Russia has destroyed nearly the entirety of their ability to project power to anywhere but Ukraine, and it's all their own fault.
We have NATO at home? Lol lol.
Wish.com NATO.
That's generous. More like Temu NATO.
There's an election coming up in Serbia. I does stunts like this because Serbian voters really respond to a Kosovo threat. After he's won yet another totally democratic election, he goes back to pretending he cares about democracy and rule of law. Here is an example from May 2023. Here is an example from December 2022. I isn't stupid. He doesn't mind a few dead Albanians, but he knows that if he actually invades Kosovo, he'll be sent to The Hague, if he doesn't get Soleimani'd first.
The worst part is that it works and he gets the votes.
It's extra pathetic because as a show of force all it should do is remind the idiot portion of the population how impotent they are. All they're accomplishing is wasting a ton of money on masturbatory maneuvers. They won't do anything. Elections coming up.
Bingo.
Good luck with that move.
That is the entire move. Stay close to border. And nothing happens.
We all can image suicide by NATO scenario. Cheeky smiley face.
Vučić has an election to win. He is not a moron and proof. enjoying these precursor skirmishes and conflicts ahead of WW3 vibes I'm getting.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.